Ciao ragazzi, eccoci stasera con una nuova chiacchierata per far la conoscenza con un altro dei protagonisti della prossima Red Bull XAlps 2025. Attesissima 12ª edizione della più appassionante gara di Hike and Fly al mondo. Quest'anno FIVL con i suoi canali e con il sottoscritto è stata invitata formalmente e accreditata come media press nella competizione. Quindi saremo presenti nei giorni preparatori allo start, durante la gara e poi durante lo svolgimento saremo di nuovo live con i teams, i piloti, gli organizzatori che man mano avranno modo di collegarsi con noi. Ok, siamo pronti? Questa sera non indugiamo oltre, siamo pronti per parlare con...
Hello everyone, my name is Schugg. I'm 26-year-old from the south of Germany. I've been flying for 6 years now. Next year I'm thrilled to participate in the Red Bull XAlps.
Ok, bene ragazzi, è con noi Schugg dalla Germania, 27 anni, team Germania 4, Germany 4. Thanks Christian for being with us tonight. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay,
Pleasure
good.
to be here.
Good. So you are, as we said, first time in the XAlp. You are a rookie, and as we said, Team Germany 4.
Yeah, for me it's
Okay.
first time, but I'm pretty happy about that. So I'm really looking forward to the race. Preparation is going well. So
good. So
ready to start.
tell us something about your story. We know that you have already been, for example, very successful in the XPIR 2024. You were second just after Simon Oberauer. So you have already done several flights over 200 kilometers, even two over 300 kilometers. So tell us something about your story.
Yeah, so I'm living in the south of Germany, so near Oberstdorf, so in the southwest. The border to Swiss is pretty close, and also to Austria. So, and here we have the mountains, and I'm in the mountains till a very young age. And a friend of mine, after high school, he started paragliding, and so I was all the time with him. And then I was forced also to start paragliding because I didn't want to walk down anymore. And it ended up I was I'm really fixed by paragliding, so it's my passion now. I'm paragliding pretty every day or as much as I can. And
Sure.
I started in 2018, so it's already in the summer it will be 7 years, so it's not that long. So, but I think I gained some experience already.
Sure. So, Christian, which are your, let's say, your motivation to that push you to participate in such a challenging race?
Aspect is not only one, so for sure I'm pretty ambitious. So if you're in a race like XAlps and you have no ambitions, so I think you're wrong. But that's one point. But the other, I think, in races, I started hike and fly races in 2022, and in my first race I walked 160k, and because it was just raining all the time, but still you have so many magic moments or moments you remember with your team, and if your team has fun and you have fun, and it's like holidays together, even if you're pushing to the limits, and you try to get the maximum out of your body. So
Sure, absolutely. Yes, we know that the XAlp is a race for pilots, but also race for teams, because you must have a very good team to be successful. So tell us something more about your team, please, Christian.
yeah, it's pretty much a family team. Or so my brother's in the team, and he was with me in every hike and fly race I was, or supported hike and fly race, so where I needed some support. Then my sister would join, and a good friend of mine, and also of my sister and my brother. So it's the three main supporters, and then we have one or two more, but they will switch. So I think it was my idea to make a change in between to get fresh energy from the outside. So everyone or each of them will stay for 1 week, and then they will change to get fresh energy and new inputs. And I think the mood is
it's the first time
better. So
yeah, you are the first pilot which tells me this, that you are going to switch the supporter during the race. So it's something very interesting. Absolutely interesting. Yes.
Yeah, we'll see how it works.
Yeah, maybe it's a good idea, and next time all the team will be switching after 1 week. Yeah, we never know. So, Christian, which kind of training are you following now to be prepared to be fit for the race?
Yeah, I think because I live in the mountains from the beginning on, I did a lot of dry, and also in the winter ski touring or cross country skiing. But now with the XAlps, I try to focus a bit more on road running, because there is some phrase who says, on the road you're getting fast. And I think the road is the hard point, because walking uphill is many people have pain afterwards, or you have to get careful with the blisters. So yeah, I try to be a bit more prepared for road running. But
Right.
yeah, my level is okay all over the year, because I'm doing all the time sports. So not only I'm training for XAlps, I'm training for fun, and I love to do sports. So
Right. So you say that you are always well fit for the race, always.
yeah, and I'm maybe not the fittest one, but still a level I think you can be good in XAlps.
Right. Can you tell us, Christian, which was your most exciting moment in preparation for the race? Something that happened maybe when you were trying some new paraglider or doing something strange for the race?
I think there are really many moments, but especially if you have a new paraglider, you go out in every kind of conditions, or if it doesn't look perfect, you still go out because you want to try your new wing, and you want to see how he behaves. And most times you go out and it's even better than you have expected, and so you have some magic flights, because you expect just to glide down, but then you're 2 hours thermaling at 500 meters above the hill. So that's always the moments I love the most. So if you go out and then you get bigger reward for your hike you didn't
Right.
expect.
Absolutely, yes. So, what do you think about, Christian, about the route of this year? We see that there are free ferrata, there are more than 1,200 kilometers, and most of all, 4 times the Alps will be crossed up and down. So, it's a very tough route. What do you think about it?
I think it's not that high speed we saw on the last races, so I expect the race to be slower. But still, XAlps is XAlps, and it's about the adventure, and it's about the moments you expect. For sure, I think it's more tough, more not so easy, or more hard than the last editions maybe. It always depends on the weather, and most people have a look at the route and they think, okay, that's the route, but they don't know the airspace behind, or the airspaces, the nature parks, and so on, and they make it really difficult. It's not the route.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
I think it's fine. So
Absolutely. Yes. You know, some days ago, I was talking to Patrick and Patrick von Kannel, and he told me when last edition he went into the airspace of Locarno, I believe, I don't remember now, and he said it was impossible for me to, because he lives there, impossible for me to miss this one. And then I went inside for 100 meters, something. And so he had to stay stopped. So for sure, the control of aisle spaces, parks, and so on, it's a big challenge too for the pilots. Yeah.
Yeah, and also for the supporters, they also have to have a look on that, because if the supporter have no, okay, there's the airspace and he is not allowed to go there, they also can warn the athlete or give him some other tips to fly like more to the left or more to the right, or take the other routes. So
yes, sure,
more
absolutely.
easy for the athlete also if the supporters know where the airspaces are. And
absolutely, yes, yeah.
And if you're
So
good prepared, so that's the key. I think the airspaces you have to know in your mind. So normally you should not have to look on the phone, so only to know the exact position, but I think it's good to know the height of the airspace or what type of airspace it is and so on.
sure, absolutely. Yes, this is something to be prepared on. Absolutely, yes. Christian, tell me, who is your mentor? Who do you look at and say, okay, this I really get inspiration from?
I think there are many out there, but I have not the special mentor. So in the beginning of my paragliding career, I was always flying with my friend or alone. And when I was getting better, then I get to know people, more and more people, so who are good in special things. So, for example, Philip Haag is really good in competition flying, and there are pilots who are really good in some special points. So, like Simon Oberauner, I think it's amazing to see him, how much fun he has, also running in the rain. So, on living in the day, on making the best out of everything. So, yeah, there's not only one person. I think I try to get my own person or develop on my own, and take the parts of other. I think they're pretty good. So
I
to have
understand.
fun like Simon. So
Yeah,
the mindset I think
yeah,
of Simon Oberon is quite good.
sure. I believe it's absolutely so important to have fun all during the race, because the race is so long, and if you have fun, you can keep up and keep also a good mood into the team. This is very important. Sure. So
Yeah, and it's more easy. So
yeah, easy,
if
absolutely.
you have fun, the things get by its own. So you're
Yeah,
just flying and from one terminal to the next, or you're walking and walking up the hill, and then you're already at takeoff. If you try to push but you have no fun, then it's always hard to get
sure,
to go.
absolutely. So back to the race. What will be your strategy? Are you normally more a pilot which stay behind and look what is going on, or you prefer to attack and to try to go away alone in front?
If people know my competition flying style, I'm most times flying pretty low and in front. But yeah, I think I try to make a good mix. Still pushing when the conditions are strong and good, but try to keep calm if it's weak, because every meter you fly, you don't have to walk. So it's more easy to fly. So I think you have to stay calm, terminal up, and glide, and instead of pushing
Sure.
too low and have to walk again.
Yeah, for sure. I can fly race. We call them I can fly, but if you want to win, it's the flying part which is very, very important, and you have to look after that absolutely. So, Christian, what do you do when you are not flying? I mean, it's flying your main job, main activity, or you have also other things to do?
No, so I'm working full time as automation programmer. So and also traveling around the world in this job. So beginning of January, I was in Mexico. Then I went to Colombia for flying, but afterwards I went to China for some days. So I think paragliding is my hobby, or I like my passion. I like to do this, but I still like my job. So yeah, these are the two parts, the main parts in my life, and they keep my balance. So, and
Right.
it's good to work in the industry because if the weather is bad, you can go working, and in the good days you can go flying. If you go tandem flying, for example, then you have to work on the good days, and on the bad days you have free. So
Yeah, sure,
for me,
absolutely.
it's okay,
This
and
is
I
right.
like
Yeah.
it like it is.
Yeah, absolutely. So, all the pilots talk about a special magic moment that they have. It can be maybe finding an eagle when you are in the thermal, or flying at sunset, or whatever. Which is your magic moment in paragliding?
I think always a magic moment is if when you have done a big cross-country flight and you thermaled up the last thermal, and then you're gliding 30 minutes or to the landing spot. So, and you know you've made it. So if you come back, and that's always magic. So, for example, at my 300K triangle, with the last thermal, I knew I will get back to the official landing spot where my car is, and then you can just enjoy the glide because all the day you were pushing, because I think if you're not pushing, you will not get 300K. But and then there is all the pressure gone, and you can just enjoy the glide.
Yeah,
So I think
absolutely. Yeah,
that's the key. The moment the pressure release, so you can just
sure.
enjoy.
Sure, I understand very well. Yes. Okay, Christian, tell me, which advice would you say to a young pilot that want to follow your path, that want to grow and maybe one day be able to be part of the XAlps too?
I think you always have to stay on track and always try to improve. It's from the mindset. I think it has to be your own mindset. So always to make something better, even if you have won a task, for example, or if you have made a new record, XC flight for your own. So if you have a new personal best, but for example, I always know at the landing point 2 or 3 points I could do better next time, where I think it was not perfect. So I think that's one point for the mindset, to improve all the time, which is really important. And I think, yeah, that's the mindset
Right,
overall. It's a key in paragliding. So,
I
but not
understand.
only in paragliding, it's in every sport you want to
Yes,
get really good. It's about your mindset.
sure, absolutely. Yeah, you are absolutely right. Okay, Christian, before to go, say something that will represent you during the race, something that you say, or something that you like to say to the Italian pilots.
Yeah, go out, go flying, enjoy your time, because if you stay at home, you will never experience all the moments are waiting out there for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Very good advice. Very good. Okay, so Christian, thanks a lot for being with us tonight. I will be also at the start in Kitzbühel, so I will say hello to you in person, and all the best for you and your team for the race.
Thanks a lot. See you.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.